When it comes to hairdressing and ergonomics, there's a few things to consider. The first step is to make sure that your setup is in your favor. Make sure that you're being mindful of your body mechanics. Be sure that tools and equipment are being used properly. And the last item is to make sure that you're taking stretch breaks and rest breaks. So let's dig deeper into each of those. With your setup, you want to be mindful of an adjustable chair. So most chairs that I have sat in when I'm getting my hair done are adjustable in height. So as a hairdresser, you want to adjust the height of your client's chair to make sure that what you are working on is at your elbow height. So that way you can be working in what is called your power zone. Also be sure that you are standing close to the client so you aren't extending your reach to get to them. So everything should be close to you and at elbow height. If you're using any other trays that would maybe sit next to you for hair coloring or other tasks, those also should be adjustable. That way that you can bring those up to your elbow height again and be mindful of where they're positioned so you don't have to extend your reach to get to them. So ideally you want to have items within a 12 to 15 inch reach. And always be sure that your tools are organized. So keep your commonly used tools closer to you and have them organized in such a way where you can use them in an effective order instead of crossing over one to get to another. The second thing to be mindful of is your body mechanics. So this includes your posture. Make sure that your shoulders are down, relaxed, and back. If you find yourself bringing your shoulders up or hiking your arms up to complete a task, that would just be a signal to you to lower your client down so you can keep what you are working on within your power zone. Also be mindful of your foot placement. So make sure you're alternating positions from side to side, even forward and back. If you have one foot forward and one foot back, you're able to reach a little bit further. If you have one foot to the side and the other, then you're able to weight shift more from side to side. Also practice slow, smooth motions. So when you're transitioning from one foot to the other or moving from a forward foot to a back foot, just make sure you're moving slowly and avoid any jerky or fast movements as you're changing positions throughout your workstation. When it comes to tools and equipment, be mindful of the weight of the tools. So try to look for lightweight tools that are efficient in getting the job done. Of course, keeping your scissors or other cutting tools sharp is ideal, so then you can cut more efficiently without adding an extra motion to get the cut complete. When it comes to scissors, make sure that they allow you to be in a neutral position. There are some scissors that allow you to have kind of a curved position with the handle and the cutting piece of the scissor. That way you can promote a neutral hand position instead of one that is ulnarly deviated. If it comes to other cutting tools, make sure they fit in your hand and they have smooth edges, so there shouldn't be any sharp corners which can dig into the pads of your hands and your fingers. And then also be mindful of what you're standing on. So anti-fatigue mats are a great solution to help keep your body moving and the blood circulating as you're shifting weight from side to side. But even more importantly, you do want to have a good pair of shoes that you're wearing, so ones that are comfortable with adequate arch supports to keep your feet and your legs healthy throughout your long workday. And then most importantly, just make sure you're taking stretch breaks and some rest breaks as you're moving throughout the day. So if someone needs to maybe have their color processed and you have to clean up, that could be considered a rest break because you're moving your positions from having your hands working with your client to another position of cleaning up the items that you were using. Also take those few minutes instead of scrolling on your phone, because I'm pretty sure we all do that, and just take that time to do some stretches, which do check out the next videos that we have where we have stretches for hairdressers. Stretching and changing positions throughout your workday will be working in your favor. Be very mindful of your posture with your shoulders down and back, and vary your positions throughout the workday too. I appreciate you joining us today. If you have found this video to be helpful, definitely give it a like. If you'd like more ergonomic tips and tricks coming your way, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.